MCW Endgame delivered a shocking night of chaos and change, leaving a lasting mark on the landscape of this company. Now, with the dust barely settled, we turn our focus to Anniversary. MCW Anniversary kicks off with a 6-man elimination scramble where the future fights to be seen. This one promises chaos and the start of something big in 2025. At Endgame, a warrior fell and a champion was dethroned. But true warriors rise after defeat, and now Erika Reid is on the road to redemption. After losing the tag team titles at Endgame, Adam Brooks is frustrated and the source of his tension is clear: MCW Intercommonwealth Champion Robbie Thorpe. What started as friction has now reached a boiling point, with Brooks demanding a shot at Thorpe's title. And with supremacy within the Icons on the line, this one could shake MCW for months to come. All this and much more at MCW Anniversary.
For 15 years, MCW has set the standard for professional wrestling in Australia, and tonight we welcome you to our anniversary from a sold-out Thornbury Theatre. My name's Simon Tackler, alongside Nims Azor, and Nims, it's a new year and a new era.
And what a celebration we've got ahead of you. And first, we want to thank Fangs for providing us with the official theme song to MCW Anniversary. The song is Wasting Time, but you will not be wasting time tonight. We've got two big title matches. The MCW World Heavyweight Championship will be on the line, and the Icons explode. Adam Brooks takes on Robbie Thorpe.
They're as strong as ever.
They are not. But we're going to kick off the evening with a 6-man elimination scramble. So let's throw it over to our broadcast colleague, Lindsay Howard, to kick it all off.
Thornbury Theatre! Our opening contest is a 6-person scramble elimination match. Introducing first.
Well, a staple of MCW. Senior referee Edwin.
Hailing from Melbourne, absolute excellence, and
Caveman making his return to MCW after a long absence at Endgame last year. Gippsland's most dangerous, if you will, and he had a good showing last year in Endgame.
Says a lot if you're Gippsland's most dangerous.
He comes from the Circus of Tragedy. This is the team.
Because when the end comes, all the hope is lost.
It's 13, the unlucky number for all the other competitors in this match. Look at this absolute monster.
He's a beast.
Reid!
It's a matter of time before we all run out. Just when I thought she was mine, caught her by.
Making his way from the stables of Flemington. This is the Clydesdale Clyde Kane.
Nims, I know you're excited to see this man back in action. The Clydesdale.
Take a ride with Clyde.
What an impact he made at Endgame. Invited back to kick off 2025 in this six-man scramble. He's had the world of pro wrestling talking. Clyde Kane, the Clydesdale.
What is love? Baby, don't hurt me.
Oh, what's this? I thought he was a member of the Icons.
He is. It's Lucky O'Leary. He's the newest member of the Icons. What are you trying to say, Nims?
Why does he have his old vanilla music then?
Vanilla music.
I thought he was
Well,
Icons.
oh, what's that, Nims? The official newest member of the Icons, Lucky O'Leary.
I've got some of that lucky liquid on me.
Oh, you should be so lucky.
Representing the Icons, Lucky O'Leary.
You'll notice that it said future icon, but I guess, yes, you're right. He is now a fully fledged card-carrying member of the Icons.
He is Lucky O'Leary making an entrance as only he can. Listen to the fan stream jam-packed in the Thornbury Theatre. Everyone wanting a bit of O'Leary.
Look at him. The man is a scumbag. What's he doing?
A scumbag. Look at how generous he is. Giving that beautiful pink beret to senior referee Edwin Lay. A beret for Lay.
I'm devoid of speech. I have no words. Oh, Lucky O'Leary just noticing 13 there.
He's not phased though. He's confident. Look at him squaring up the competition. Ready for action. Here we go. Six-man scramble. Nims, of course, pinfall or submission for eliminations. Last man standing.
Look at the confidence on the Clydesdale.
Oh, calling everyone a long shot. Delivering a bit of a cheap shot there to the big man,
13 making his MCW debut. We don't know too much about this big monster.
No, Nims, you're the one who does the prep. Where the hell did 13 come from?
Oh dear Lord. Well, I think he's given a ride to Clyde. A big choke slam on the Clydesdale. 13 making a statement.
The Clydesdale has been eliminated.
Well, I hope you weren't backing that horse. Clydesdale, scratched. He's been scratched early. Oh, the rest of the competitors doing the smart thing, trying to take this giant out. Oh,
but the Clydesdale, not Clydesdale, sorry, 13 just showing his absolute strength. Now, this is an elimination match. It is not an over-the-top rope elimination. Pinfalls and submissions.
There goes Stedman. 13, the only man left in the ring with him. Kobe Reid. This young kid, he's got a lot of heart, a lot of confidence.
Calls himself the young goat. And right now, he's full of confidence, but he's just realized that he's gone up against 13.
Kobe Reid with those zebra stripes about to be fed to the lion there. Got a lucky break.
13 trying to be manhandled on the outside by the rest of the competitors. But we're seeing Kobe Reid.
Oh, what is he thinking? We know he loves to crash and burn.
It's an all or nothing thing. Oh! A big dive to the outside takes out all the competitors, but it's 13 still on his feet. 13 is still on his feet.
Don't let the crowd get to you, Kobe. Focus on the big man. Like he said, Nims, 13 still standing after that.
But Kobe Reid has got the MCW faithful behind him as he wills himself up.
Yeah, you know what? He's got 13 behind him as well.
Big head of speed, but now it's cut off by 13. Another big choke slam from the monster. Kobe Reid eliminated.
Kobe Reid has been eliminated.
Well, I don't know about you, but the short price favourite looks to be 13. It's certainly the unlucky number for the rest of the competitors.
Yep, unfortunately, like the cliche goes, size matters. And in the case of 13, that seems to be the case. 2 eliminations so far. And how do you prepare for a man you've never seen before? Someone with virtually no background. How do the rest of these guys even know what they're in for with 13?
Just look at the size difference between 13 as he towers upon the rest. Lucky O'Leary and Anthony hold him down. Shotgun drop kick from Owen Steadman. Lucky goes for the cover, and so does Anthony. Teamwork makes the dream work.
Has been eliminated.
Strange bedfellows there, Lucky O'Leary and Anthony.
The enemy of my enemy is my friend, and now it is down to 3. Kava, Lucky, and Steadman.
13, what a hell of a showing from him. But again, this is what it's all about. Here at MCW Anniversary, we kick off 2025 with a spotlight on the future. All 6 of these men set for big things, and we're down to the final 3 in this scramble. Owen Steadman. This guy's got the heart of a fighter.
He's dedicated to the sport. We've seen that before, but don't discount Ant Kava.
Absolutely not. A man who had opportunities back in the day here at MCW, but a man who now appreciates it. He's back for redemption to live up to that hype, going for the Cavalock.
No, but Steadman there with the reversal.
Oh, thinking crucifix is Steadman.
Kick out there by Kava. Steadman goes for a roundhouse kick. That's the martial arts moves of Owen Steadman as he knocks Kava down.
Beautiful combination there. What a great strike. And Kava, though, fires back with one of his own.
It's the strength of Ant Kava. You said it yourself, Simon. He is out to fulfill a prophecy.
Everyone said years ago, Ant Kava was the future. This man's a future champ. He's got gold. But here we go. Ant Kava taking that next step. Oh, bridging German from Steadman.
Kava powers out of it.
Amazing technique there on the bridge from Steadman. Like you said, he's dedicated to the art, to the fight, to his craft.
Oh, but Kava with the power turns Steadman inside out, goes for a cover. And Steadman kicks out.
And that's that toughness, that conditioning of Steadman to kick out of a lariat from one of the strongest men we've ever seen in MCW in Kava.
And Kava made it to the final of the Intercommonwealth title battle royal at Endgame last year.
All thinking lariat again, might have telegraphed it. Steadman firing back.
The Cavalock, he's got the Cavalock in. The most devastating finishing submission maneuver in Australian pro wrestling, the Cavalock.
Oh, there is nowhere to go for Steadman.
Steadman tries to power out and does.
Rolls through, breaks the lock. Oh, Kava out of the way.
Kava's got the Cavalock in again. Steadman's fading. The Cavalock is locked in.
And Kava trying to hold his base. He's got the fingers locked.
Steadman is rapidly losing steam.
Oh, he's tapped out.
He's tapped. He had to tap.
Owen Steadman has been eliminated.
And Kava doesn't know Lucky's behind him. Oh! A spray in the face with Lucky Liquid.
Oh, into the O'Connor roll. Lucky O'Leary.
That Lucky Liquid has blinded Ant Kava, giving Lucky the win.
Here is your winner, Lucky O'Leary.
Oh, during the week, Kava said this is a scramble and he likes eggs. Well,
he's currently just been poached.
Oh, hit the Icons music. Time to celebrate with some Lucky Liquid. Oh, and you can't celebrate without some bubbles.
Oh my God, how does he turn it carbonated?
Lucky O'Leary, he shines in 2025 and he makes the liquid sparkle.
I'd advise anyone in the MCW audience just in front of Lucky O'Leary to maybe contemplate a hot shower afterwards. Lucky O'Leary wins the scramble and continues this impressive win streak.
This man is incredible. We talk about a new era. This man is the future of the industry. Lucky O'Leary. He's 1 in a million.
I don't know about that. He's definitely 1 in a million, that's for sure. But Simon, we've got a hell of a show coming up for you. I did mention that we have got a title match coming up, the tag team tournament. We're going to see the Natural Classics take on the team of Ryan Rapid and Mitch Waterman, but we've got a hell of a grudge match coming up. We saw Erika Reid at Endgame, not as dominant as we once saw her. She's questioning herself a little bit, and now she's got a shot, maybe getting back on her feet.
It's going to be a huge test for her, and that's still to come here at MCW Anniversary.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first,
Thornbury. Hi, I'm Shay Kassidy. I'm going to sing a wonderful song for you. You're welcome. No need to thank me. Actually, I'm going to come out here so you can see me better. If you want it, baby, get in line. Come on your feet, get your thing about all the time. On your feet, get it freaky, make you lose your mind. Keep you begging for it every night. You know the dance, come on, we'll kick you down. We'll take you out. Get ready now, come on for the backslide, girl. Gonna rock, I'm gonna be Erika Reid. Backslide, girl, gonna pop, girl. I am so talented. Backslide, girl.
Oh, can we make it end?
Amazing. 100% live, no lip sync, no backing track, all Shay Kassidy.
I love you.
My ears are bleeding.
Oh, I love you guys. You flatter me.
and her opponent.
MCW Women's Champion. She held that title for more than 200 days. She's had a question of character after being brutally beaten down by Eugenie at Endgame last year. And looking back, it was a bloodbath.
You're right, Nibs, and you said it. It's a grudge. It's a grudge for Erika Reid. This is no longer about who's the best necessarily, who's the best wrestler, who's going to get the win. Erika Reid, at this point, hates Eugene. She's got something to prove, but is that going to make her overlook someone like Shay Kassidy here in this match?
Erika Reid, an accomplished competitor here at MCW. She's a veteran. She's been in wars with some of the best, like Indy Hartwell, Dakota Kai, Shazza McKenzie, Kellyanne. She made a return to MCW after a 4-year absence. And since then, she's been putting this company on the map. Erika Reid definitely with the hometown support. Shay Kassidy not taking too kindly to the encouragement for Erika Reid by the Thornbury Theatre.
Erika Reid also willing to have a little fun here. And is that going to throw Shay Kassidy off her game? I don't think she was expecting that.
Shay Kassidy looking for a dance fight here.
Does Erika Reid really want to get in a dance-off with Shay Kassidy? This is like challenging Michael Jordan to a basketball game. What are you doing? What? No. How is the crowd? What are they? Oh, going
Kassidy goes on the backslide.
Genius.
Oh, and Erika's not here for any more fun. The Dreamtime Voodoo Witch is now all business. No?
Oh, Shay Kassidy, though, blocking it. Maybe Erika going for too many arm drags there. Going for another.
Good speed by Kassidy as Erika Reid locks in an armbar and grounds her opponent.
It's a great follow-up from the arm drag two into the armbar. Slow the momentum down.
Erika Reid with a full head of steam. Setting up Shay Kassidy for a suplex. Picture perfect there, textbook if you will. Goes for a cover to make some quick. No.
Shay Kassidy asking for a timeout. Well, there technically are no timeouts in pro wrestling. She is on the rope, so the referee doing the right thing. Asking for some space. Letting her get up.
Erika Reid, a bit of frustration there as Shay Kassidy's trying to slow the match down. Shay Kassidy offering the olive branch to the former champion.
Okay, I like it. Friendship, again, new year, new era. It's an anniversary. We should be celebrating.
What's Shay Kassidy's offering Barnaby?
Oh, the ultimate sign of friendship.
No, it's a ruse!
No!
It's a ruse!
Absolutely spiked her. Kassidy with the cover.
Barnaby with the assist.
Barnaby willing to put his life on the line for Shay Kassidy there.
Barnaby needs to hang out with better people, that's all I'm saying. Shay Kassidy with the upper hand here. While I did mention how impressive Erika Reid's resume is, let's not sell Shay Kassidy short. She's been in the ring and has actually got wins over such legends like Jessica Troy, Frankie B and Rita Stone. So Shay Kassidy knows how to get the job done.
Yep, and we're seeing her branch out now as a singles competitor. And we know how much making it to the top of the women's division in MCW can do for somebody's career. Of course, Erika Reid, we should mention, the Wrestler of the Year, the MCW 2024 awards. Blazing a trail here in MCW for women's wrestling.
Following in the footsteps of the previous year, which was Delta, who's now doing some great things in WWE, Azaria.
Again, and that's why this is so important. To get to the top, to take on Eugenie for that women's title, to make your mark here in MCW. And Shay Kassidy doing great so far.
Shay Kassidy is definitely going to be putting her name on the radar.
She's showing a lot of toughness for anyone who sells her short just based on the, putting on the show, the amazing singing ability, the great dancing.
Hang on, did you say amazing singing ability?
As good as her wrestling ability.
Well, her wrestling ability is top notch. The singing, I don't know.
You said your ears were bleeding before this. You should go see a doctor.
Shay Kassidy is doing her best to send Erika Reid to an emergency room. Goes for the cover, a kick out by Erika Reid.
And we know our women's champion, Eugenie, she's watching on, seeing who could be potentially the next challenger.
Those that don't know, Shay Kassidy won half of the Backslide Girls with Kingsley. Erika Reid's had her own individual wars with Kingsley.
Capacity crowd here in the home of MCW, the Thornbury Theatre, getting behind Erika Reid.
Looks like she was going for a quick stunner. Oh!
So impressive there from Kassidy, going for the cover.
The kick out by Erika Reid.
That was brilliant technique, sending Erika in the ropes, using the momentum for that German suplex.
I must say, Shay Kassidy has kept her composure here. I say that as she's repeatedly kicking Erika Reid in the head. Okay, maybe she's lost her composure a little bit.
Hey, if the ref's going to allow it, get those kicks in while you can. Using the ropes for leverage now.
Oh, a draping DDT by Shay Kassidy. Only gets a 2 count.
And that's that heart and resolve of Erika Reid that's made her such a favourite here over the years. She's been dropped on her head repeatedly with these DDTs, a German suplex, and she keeps on fighting, keeps on moving forward.
Erika Reid was a fighting champion here in MCW. Picked up wins against Shay Kassidy's partner, Kingsley, Cherry Stevens, Aisha. This could be a big scalp for Shay Kassidy if she can get the job done.
Shay Kassidy regaining some composure, but she ran into the elbow of Erika Reid.
We're not seeing that confidence from Erika Reid that we're used to after she was outgunned by Eugenie. But no, that's what we're seeing. That's the Erika of old.
Hitting that stunner. Oh, she's got Shay Kassidy rocked. DDT.
No, and a kick out. A kick out by Kassidy.
A unique cover there from Erika Reid, using all of her weight on the shoulders, but Kassidy kicks out.
Oh, Erika Reid has got Barnaby.
Oh, you're going too far, Erika. No! Not the bad!
She's taking out Barnaby! She's taking out Barnaby!
Oh, no!
Oh! A pile driver on Barnaby! A pile driver on Barnaby! Shay Kassidy!
The bareheaded family!
Shay Kassidy is incensed. She's going for the backslide. Shay Kassidy! Shay Kassidy with the backslide! No! Erika Reid has reversed it!
Oh! Rear naked choke! Oh, it's over!
Erika Reid back on the winners list!
Here's your winner by submission, Erika Reid!
That was like a flip switched in Erika Reid. That is the warrior spirit. That is the focus that we've seen from her before. When Erika Reid gets into that zone, she is untouchable.
Erika Reid taking out not just Shay Kassidy, but Barnaby as well. And Bear Girl is going to have to go back with her tail between her legs as Erika Reid stands supreme once again in the Thornbury Theatre. It's looking like she's getting her confidence back.
Woo! Impressive win, Erika. I'm watching you. I've seen you go and run into your dad saying, I must fight Eugenie. I have to fight Eugenie. That is never going to happen. You know why? You aren't a warrior. I've already crushed those dreams. You can't stand one-on-one with the bati. But since you want me so badly at high stakes, I'm gonna let you referee my match for my MCW Women's Championship. And there, you will finally see and understand how powerful and great I am.
Eugenie telling Erika Reid they'll be in the ring together at high stakes, but offering Erika Reid only the chance to be the referee.
You saw Erika Reid shows no fear. She'll take on the Golden Bati at some point. She'll play her silly games, and at high stakes, she'll be wearing the stripes.
You say silly games. Eugenie, she's a Golden Bati. She also holds the gold. She's a winner's champ. She holds the cards. She calls the shots. Erika Reid, she's going to have to play by her rules at this point.
Well, make sure you put that in your calendar. May 17th, MCW High Stakes. That's when we'll be at the Thornbury Theatre next. But we've got a very, very special announcement, and we'll throw it to Lindsay Howard, our broadcast colleague.
And now, the following contest is scheduled for one fall. And it is for the MCW Intercommonwealth Championship. Introducing first,
Icons.
As we go once more around the sun and celebrate another anniversary here at Melbourne City Wrestling. How can we do it without this man? The loose ledge, one of the building blocks, a foundation of MCW, Adam Brooks.
It was this time last year where Adam Brooks turned his back on his mentor, Buddy Matthews, and joined the Icons with Rocky Menero and Slex. Since then, they've added Robbie Thorpe to the mix. They've added Lucky O'Leary to the mix. And Adam Brooks has been a little bit unhappy with the direction that the Icons have gone. This match was gifted to him by Rocky Menero.
See, Nims, what you just said there, this match was gifted to Adam Brooks. The gift, Robbie Thorpe, it's very appropriate. But Adam Brooks, Rocky Menero, they're good friends. Solid members of the Icons. They've known each other for years. Rocky doing Adam a solid here, putting up him against Robbie Thorpe, the Intercommonwealth champion, the gift, giving us a little show there. And of course, we know Adam Brooks, the Intercommonwealth Championship means so much to him.
Well, he's the only person in MCW history that's won it 4 times. No one else has ever come close.
And because of that, you know, to celebrate history, to celebrate the sentimental value to Adam Brooks, Rocky Menero, like he said, he's giving him this shot. He spoke to Robbie Thorpe about it. It's all good. Friendly competition, a classic match for such a big show and anniversary for the fans.
This is the first time we're seeing 2 members of the Icons go head-to-head here in MCW. They've been a tight-knit unit, but we saw a bit of dissension, a bit of unpleasantness as Adam Brooks was very, very unsatisfied at the conclusion of Endgame, at some of the antics that cost him and Rocky Menero their tag team titles.
Introducing first, the challenger. Representing the Icons, he weighed in at 91 kilos and he hails from Dingley. Adam Brooks. And his opponents, representing the Icons and weighing in at 110 kilos, hailing from Grimsby, he is the MCW Intercommonwealth Champion, the Gift, Robbie Thorpe.
Thorpe's held that IC title for 271 days, and since he's had that championship, the motto has been, Robbie stays champ.
And potentially nothing's going to change here tonight, Nims. This is almost like an insight into an Icons training camp. Rarely are the fans going to see this. Like you said, first time ever, 2 members of the Icons going at it one-on-one. Everyone should be privileged to be watching this now in the Thornbury Theatre and on Horizon at home.
I don't know if Adam Brooks shares the same sentiments that Robbie Thorpe does. The Icons are about to explode. I can feel it right now.
Nims, you just love chaos. You love disorder.
You just ring the bell there, Simon, because we get this bout underway. Adam Brooks, we mentioned his credentials. He's an MCW Grand Slam winner. Everything that you can win in MCW, he has done. Ballroom Brawls, he's won it. Tag team titles, he's won them. The World Championship, he's held that title for more than 800 days, and he's the only man to win the Intercommonwealth Champion 4 times.
Oh, Adam Brooks starting hot. Raining down those forearms.
Brooksy unleashing vengeance.
I think Robbie Thorpe was, thinking we'd start with some catch as catch can, a traditional lock-up. Oh,
this is the side of Adam Brooks that not a lot of people like to see. We know the jovial nature. We know that he's a guy that enjoys life. But when he's inside the squared circle, he is one of the best in the world.
And he definitely has that vicious side. We're seeing it right here with those knees.
There's the strength. There's the strength of Robbie Thorpe.
Hey, it's over there. It's over there.
Robbie Thorpe.
Wanting his belt.
Robbie Thorpe's had enough. Robbie Thorpe has had enough.
Oh, Adam Brooks going right after him.
But Brooksy's gone after him.
They're out of sight right now. Edwin Lay, though, doing what he can. He has to start that countdown.
Adam Brooks is bringing him back to the squared circle. Adam Brooks. That Intercommonwealth Championship, Brooksy made that belt famous.
What are you doing, Brooksy? He's absolutely off his rocket. He's unhinged.
There's not a lot of people that can manhandle a bloke the size of Robbie Thorpe. Adam Brooks, he knows that Intercommonwealth title very, very well.
And he also knows he's got to win it inside the ring. Can only change hands, pinfall or submission. What has gotten into Adam Brooks tonight?
What do you mean what's got into him? This is the Adam Brooks we've always known. The Brooksy that's a fighter. The Brooksy that is the best technical wrestler, the best aerial wrestler, the best all-round package inside the ring. There is no better wrestler than Adam Brooks.
Okay, but these men, they're both icons. They're on the same team. What are we doing?
I thought you said this was going to be just a bit of a friendly fight here.
And I think that's what I'm shocked at. Adam Brooks, there's nothing friendly about him tonight.
Robbie Thorpe is very much outgunned.
Oh! Robbie Thorpe landing head first on the outside of the ring. Senior referee Edwin Lay doing the right thing, checking on the champ.
Brooksy speeding up. Oh no! Robbie Thorpe's caught him.
The power of the gift. He just caught Adam Brooks in midair. A 90-kilo man turned it into what looked like a Michinoku driver on the outside.
Brooksy could be hurt. This is where the raw power of Robbie Thorpe comes in. Do the math. Height, size, weight. Robbie Thorpe outguns Adam Brooks. It's just that heart. And the MCW faithful just giving a bit of character feedback for the gift, Robbie Thorpe.
Disgusting behaviour here from the fans. But that's okay. Robbie Thorpe, he's not fazed by it. Keeping his cool.
Robbie Thorpe at Endgame last year, he retained his title against Mitch Waterman and Tommy Knight, but it was with the assistance of the Icons. There is no assistance here. In fact, he's fighting one of his Icons team members.
Icon versus Icon. Intercommonwealth Championship on the line. The gift looking incredible right now. Stretching the limit of that 5 count. Breaking it at 4. Great sportsmanship though, Nims, because if Robbie Thorpe wanted, he could have just got the disqualification there and retained the title.
Oh yeah. They're old chums. Look at them.
is getting Brooks back in the ring. Great sportsmanship. Go for the cover.
Robbie Thorpe's realised there is no shortcuts in this title defence. He's going to have to do some old-fashioned wrestling. Using that size advantage against Adam. Oh, what's he doing? Edwin's going to break that up.
Okay, so it's okay when Adam Brooks fish hooks Robbie Thorpe and pulls at his mouth.
That was outside the ring, Simon.
Oh, that makes it okay?
Robbie Thorpe invited himself outside the sacredness of the squared circle.
Maybe Brooks said, bite me, and Robbie Thorpe took it literally.
Robbie Thorpe definitely realising there is no BS in this fight. He's not going to get this with a shortcut.
Massive chop there from the man. He's over 6'5", smacking Brooksy across the chest. Now just raining down. Close fist there.
Adam Brooks.
And we see Edwin Lay actually, Nims, if you notice, he's putting on those rubber gloves, usually a sign that someone is bleeding. Who's been busted open? Hard to tell from our vantage point. It is.
Robbie Thorpe took a giant chunk out of Adam Brooks. Brooksy shots to the midsection of Robbie Thorpe. Fights back with that tenacity that we know from Brooksy. Oh, and Adam Brooks gets flattened by Robbie Thorpe.
Getting hit by a truck there. Looks like Adam Brooks may be cut.
Yep. Just look at the smack talk from Robbie Thorpe. This is the arrogance that we've seen on him before. The sort of bad sportsmanship that you get when you associate yourself with the icons. And just look at that. Adam Brooks is being turned into a pretzel.
And that's that technique, though, of Robbie Thorpe. He's got so many different ways to hurt you. Tying him up, like you said, like a pretzel. Now using that power game again. So well-rounded as a gift.
But Adam Brooks always finds a way.
He's done it all, he's seen it all, and we should mention Adam Brooks, and again, at the 2024 MCW Awards Match of the Year against Mustafa Ali. Put on countless classics here in the Thornbury Theatre.
It was quite a calendar year for Adam Brooks. As he goes for a cover to Greek and he's just a 3 count away, but Brooksy last year also had a shot at the TNA World Heavyweight Championship. As you mentioned, he took on Mustafa Ali. Not a stranger to wearing gold is Adam Brooks, a tag team champion for the majority of 2024.
Always in contention for gold is Adam Brooks. He calls the Intercommonwealth title his title. Some fans refer to it as Brooksy's title. Like he said, 4-time champ, the only man to ever do that.
Oh, and look at that quickness, that ring presence from Adam Brooks. Brooksy knows what's on him. Face plants Robbie Thorpe into the turnbuckle. And the gift is unraveled.
The gift seeing stars. Adam Brooks showing that power game as well. Oh, gutbuster.
Brooksy's just slowly working on the midsection, and he could be so close to becoming the first time 5-time Intercommonwealth champion. Could you imagine that? That's unprecedented.
Breaking his own record. Adam Brooks could be doing that tonight. But again, Robbie Thorpe, the current Intercommonwealth champ, he wants to make history. He wants to be the greatest ever. He wants to kick off 2025 with a win, with a victory, with a title defense that'll put his name in the history books. Defending the title, retaining against Adam Brooks here at the sold-out Thornbury Theatre at Anniversary.
Oh! Robbie Thorpe was going to give him a shot at the minerals, and that has unleashed on Adam Brooks.
Those brutal strikes from Adam Brooks. We've said it so many times, he continues to evolve. We've seen him grow from a young man, from a student, into a mentor on his own, into his own man. He's gone around the world, and that killer instinct that he has.
We've seen Adam Brooks in Ring of Honor. We've seen him part of Pro Wrestling Noah. We've seen him wrestle for Impact Pro Wrestling. But MCW, he has dominated and owned for years.
Oh, that was close. Robbie Thorpe centimetres away for that 3 count to retaining. And Robbie Thorpe, he's definitely been dragged into the deep water right now. This match going longer than he's experienced in MCW so far, Nims.
Robbie Thorpe showing absolutely no mercy.
Doing a great job trying to stop the momentum of Brooks with that cravat, but Brooks continues to fight. Oh!
This is just utter violence, utter chaos. Robbie Thorpe doing everything in his might to try and keep Adam Brooks down. Believe me, he wants that Intercommonwealth title to stay around his waist, that's for sure.
I don't even know if Adam Brooks meant to kick out there or was that just his nervous system twitching there. He could be seriously injured right now after that.
Adam Brooks is being choked out by the wrist tape, it looks like.
Robbie Thorpe doing a great job though, targeting that neck of Adam Brooks, it seems.
Doing a great job, he's borderline cheating. But Brooksy powers out. Adam Brooks powers him into the corner.
Oh, runs him straight through the ring. Wow. We always say how big Robbie Thorpe is, over 100 kilos, 6'5". Adam Brooks though continues to put on size and muscle, a powerhouse in his own right.
Adam Brooks
just trucked him out of the ring.
Brooksy is taking this fight to the outside as he throws Robbie Thorpe back inside the squared circle and tries to will the MCW faithful.
Adam Brooks, no stranger to the spotlight or the pressure. Thornbury Theatre, that's his home.
This is Brooksy's bread and butter.
Diving knee from Brooksy. We have a new champion. And you know, Nims, I hate to see the Icons fighting amongst themselves, but what an absolute classic we're getting here at Anniversary.
Icon versus Icon. The current Intercommonwealth champ versus the greatest Intercommonwealth champ that we've had.
We're seeing MCW's present meeting its past. Adam Brooks, Robbie Thorpe tearing it up here at Anniversary. Oh. Adam Brooks stopped by the boom gates of Robbie Thorpe.
Just look at the size. Just look at the size difference between Brooksy and Robbie Thorpe. Robbie Thorpe.
Both men fighting for leverage.
Almost a reverse tree of woe.
Ooh, going European uppercut. Adam Brooks, he's been perched on that top rope. And we know he's very comfortable there though.
He's very familiar when it comes to aerial moves.
So dangerous.
But just look at the height comparison there. Robbie Thorpe is that big. He's basically meeting Brooksy eye to eye. And Brooksy cuts him down.
Oh, Robbie Thorpe, he could be in the drop zone. Not where you want to be with Adam Brooks on the top.
But that swanton, no! Brooksy outdoes it. Snake Eyes by Robbie Thorpe.
Thorpe rolls the dice, hits Snake Eyes. He's got Brooks hooked.
Going for the giftplex.
We know he loves it. That version of the fisherman suplex. Can he muscle him up?
No, Brooksy powers out of that. And a shot to the midsection. He's been repeatedly doing that all match.
And that's a great game plan from Adam Brooks. Make it hard for the gift to breathe. Drag him into this grueling long contest we're seeing here. And that's one advantage Adam Brooks has over 90% of competitors. That gas tank, it never runs out.
Brooksy just dominating against the gift, Robbie Thorpe. The loose ledge is back in town.
Adam Brooks, his ability to just start sprinting, start stringing maneuvers together, it is unmatched.
Adam Brooks with a full head of steam and the entire support of the MCW faithful inside a sold-out Thornbury Theatre.
And for those watching at home, please use the hashtag MCW Anniversary. Let us know what you're thinking of this absolute classic, icon versus icon. Oh!
Oh! Just a 2 count. Where did Robbie Thorpe find that? Robbie Thorpe is clinging on to the Intercommonwealth title with just his fingernails. But he's not in a spot where he wants to be. Adam Brooks goes to the top rope.
Oh, history in his sights.
Swanton, but Robbie Thorpe gets the knees up. Blocks the Swanton.
Face first, choke slam from the gift. Oh!
Thunderous lariat. And the gift is going to retain his championship.
Sit out powerbomb. This is it. Center of the ring.
And Brooksy's kicked out. Brooksy has kicked out. Adam Brooks will not die. And Robbie Thorpe cannot believe it.
Don't get rattled, Robbie.
What does Robbie Thorpe have to do? Robbie Thorpe has never been in a match for his Intercommonwealth title where he's had to work this much. He's tried everything in his arsenal. What is left in Robbie Thorpe's bag of tricks?
Both men pushing their cardio, their heart to the limit, their lung capacity. Looks like it's getting harder to breathe for Adam Brooks. Just dropping down. He's not able to stand. You put up a hell of a fight. Oh my God, he's rolled him up!
Oh, just a... Almost had that, Robbie Thorpe. No! Brooksy's powered out! Brooksy's gonna get the title! Brooksy! Thorpe kicks out again!
Adam Brooks sneaking through that sunset flip. It was almost over.
And Brooksy's thinking, Brooksy with a shotgun drop kick right to the face! The crowd is willing it on! Brooksy's climbing to the top rope! Adam Brooks, Swanton by Brooksy!
He hit it! He hit it flush! Oh my...
Here is your winner, and new MCW Intercommonwealth Champion, the Loose Ledge, Adam Brooks.
He held the record for the most times winning that Intercommonwealth Championship. We said he was the greatest, but after this, the first time anyone has ever held that title for a 5th reign. Adam Brooks is no longer the greatest. He is the preeminent Intercommonwealth Champion. He has surpassed everyone else that has held that belt. And once again, it's in its rightful place around the waist of the loose ledge, Adam Brooks.
Nims, Adam Brooks, he continues to write the history himself here in MCW. The greatest Intercommonwealth champion, like you said, the record breaker. 4? No, now it's 5. He holds it himself. You talk about great moments in MCW's history over 15 years. Adam Brooks can have his own top 10 list. And he's added another notch tonight.
The first and only 5-time Intercommonwealth champion. Take a bow, Adam Brooks. There is no one else.
What does this mean for the icons now? Icon versus icon. Robbie Thorpe What happened to Robbie stage champ?
Who cares? No one cares. The icons have just absolutely exploded. And it's all thanks to Adam Brooks.
You happy? I'm proud of you. Proud of you. You happy? You got my back? I'll do the right thing. Attaboy. Have your shower on. Cheers.
Throughout 2024, Jarvis fought for one thing: the respect of the icons. Despite his key role in their successes, he was never accepted. At Endgame, his chance for glory was stolen by Lucky O'Leary, and after a public humiliation from Robbie Thorpe, Jarvis snapped. Now his mission is clear: destroy the icons. First target, General Manager Rocky Menero. With the Pariah successfully claiming the Tag Team Championships, the hunt for their next challenger begins. First up, back with fresh experience from New Japan Pro Wrestling, it's Stevie and Tone, the Natural Classics. They face a team that is just as hungry. Mitch Waterman, a 4-time tag champ, and Ryan Rapid, fresh off a Battle Royal win, are a new force to be reckoned with. The road to the Tag Team Championship begins here. At Endgame, Ricky South shocked the world by cashing in his Ballroom Brawl opportunity and stealing the MCW World Heavyweight Championship. Caveman Ugg, blindsided by South and Slex, wants revenge, and his fury has become a dangerous weapon. The eternal Edward Dusk feels he's owed a shot at the title, having defeated South in the Sacrament. But South won't be a lame duck champion. No longer the flamboyant character we knew, he's now a ruthless force focused on one thing: violence. And with two hungry challengers gunning for his title, this triple threat promises to be a clash of the titans.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first,
Icons.
Introducing first, representing the Icons, and weighing in at 101 kilos, is the General Manager of MCW, Rocky Menero.
That's what I was about to say, Simon. Here's, of course, the General Manager at MCW. All of the success that has been put in the past 2 to 3 years, he takes the credit for.
And why shouldn't he? Here at MCW Anniversary, a new year, we're sold out again. The home of MCW, Thornbury Theatre, jam-packed. As you watch around the world on Horizon, Rocky Menero deserves a thank you. And we saw there, though, with Adam Brooks, the new champ, Adam Brooks, Intercommonwealth champ, said he's happy. Rocky Menero gave him what he wanted.
Well, Rocky Menero, as you can hear, the MCW faithful just giving him a roaring endorsement of how he's done.
And his opponent, Shay!
2023 breakout champion here at MCW. And then he took a backseat to his personal accomplishments to do the bidding of the Icons.
Nims, as you list off those accomplishments, who's been a bigger supporter of Jarvis from day one than me? Aside from the Icons, I've been his biggest cheerleader. I've been telling you from day one, this kid is the future. This guy's got everything it takes to be the face of this company. A former Intercommonwealth champ, a former women's champ. He's won countless awards here. Listen to the crowd. This is all deserving for his talent, but for his decision here to go up against the man who paved the way for him, who gave him all of those opportunities, that's the only thing I question about Jarvis tonight. Is this really what he wants to do with his career, being on the cusp of going to even greater heights?
Simon Jarvis has been nothing but the sacrificial lamb for the Icons for a good 12 months. He doesn't get the respect from Rocky, Brooksy, Slex, or even Robbie Thorpe. And finally, he's standing up for himself.
I had the chance to sit down with Jarvis a few weeks ago, question the decision he's making, and he sounded defiant. He said the Icons are in his sight for 2025. He's going to go through them. He's had enough, like you said, if you want to see it that way, that he did their dirty work, that he was their sacrificial lamb. It's just a matter of perception. I don't believe it's the truth. I think he might be letting that youthful exuberance get the best of him.
And Jarvis just mocking Rocky Menero. Rocky doesn't look too impressed. And there's the quickness of Jarvis.
Both men trying to trade hip tosses. Jarvis flips through.
Rocky Menero looks caught off guard, but no, there's the veteran instincts from Menero.
Beautiful enziguri from Jarvis, as quick as ever.
Jarvis is outspeeding, outwitting, outmatching Rocky Menero.
Beautiful flying clothesline there.
Menero he's caught off guard. He has no idea what's going on. Jarvis is controlling this match from start to finish. Jarvis can't let his ego get in the way.
2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, beautiful spin kick from Jarvis. Springboard. Oh, Rocky scouting that one. You know, he's watched Jarvis from day one. He's also been in the ring with everyone for 20 years. This man has been the standard bearer in Australian pro wrestling, a champion and a mentor to countless other champions. A kingmaker in the world of pro wrestling is Rocky Menero.
And we've seen Rocky Menero do this before. Rocky Menero, once he's done with you, he'll chew you up and spit you out. He tried that with the Pariah. He made their life a living hell.
He taught him a hard lesson. Look at where they're at now. The huge success they're having, they owe it to this man.
I'd argue that Elo and Gabriel Eros went and did that on their own, but if you want to say that Rocky was responsible for it. Now Rocky's just playing with his food here, toying around with Jarvis.
And that's the size and power advantage that Rocky Menero has over Jarvis. Had him in the clinch, just at will, just throwing those knees right to the young pretty face of Jarvis. Going to be scrambled here tonight.
Well, Rocky Menero used Jarvis as his fall guy. All of the opportunities that were promised to Jarvis never came to fruition. Until then, we saw other guys like Robbie Thorpe Even Lucky O'Leary jumped the queue.
It's like an internship, Nims. You don't get paid right away. You've got to do the odd jobs, and eventually you become the manager, you become the CEO, you become the owner of the company.
And at what point does the CEO and owner of the company start to beat the ever-loving tar out of
the intern when the intern steps out of line? That's what we're seeing here.
So that's what we're seeing. We're seeing Jarvis stepping out of line from the Icons.
Yeah, I think that's been a mistake. I still think he's an incredible athlete. He's got all the tools, everything it takes.
It was an MCW endgame at the end of 2024 where Jarvis snapped. He'd had enough. Finally stood up for himself. But Rocky Menero, as you said, the veteran, sometimes that youthful exuberance and gumption just doesn't hold it against the experience and the strength of Rocky Menero. Rocky Menero has forgotten more things about this business than Jarvis could learn.
And maybe tonight is just a hard lesson Jarvis needs to learn. Every now and then, even an A-grade student might want to try and play up every now and then. And hey, Rocky Menero, his dad, he's got to lay down the law every now and then.
Right now, this is an absolute beating. Rocky Menero using some old-fashioned justice.
And Rocky Menero, surprisingly, not even showing any hesitation to deliver this beatdown to a man he saw so much in Jarvis.
Jarvis has sort of lost that arrogance that we're known for. Jarvis, with some desperation, goes for a suplex, but just can't. Clutches his lower back.
Oh,
goes for the clip it.
Oh!
Springboard started there from Jarvis. Jarvis is going to get a pin, but Menero gets to his feet first.
He's done a lot of damage to that lower back of Jarvis.
And this is a sound that I never thought I would hear in the Thornbury Theatre. The MCW faithful getting behind Jarvis.
Pop! European uppercut.
And Rocky Menero's had enough.
Center of the ring.
And no! Rocky Menero is pissed. He has had it with this young upstart. Stay down, Jarvis. Just stay down. Because right now,
that might be the best thing he could do to preserve his career. Is the beating even worth it at this point? I don't want to see Jarvis hurt.
Rocky Menero just dealing out punishment.
He's got his future ahead of him.
All right, Rocky, Jarvis has got the point, okay? Jarvis has the point. You don't have to do this, Rocky. Oh! Desperation from Jarvis. Rocky spending too much time gloating.
Jarvis.
This is the last roll of the dice. Goes for a going for a superplex. No, Jarvis.
Popping up with that uppercut, with that forearm right across the face.
Just desperation from Jarvis.
Oh, this is unfamiliar territory for Jarvis.
Jarvis, you'll do more damage to yourself. Jarvis sacrificing himself to try and take out Rocky Menero.
Putting it all on the line.
Jarvis, it might have been. Oh no, of course, it always comes down to Rocky always has a plan, doesn't he?
Hey, the new Intercommonwealth champ, Adam Brooks, he told Rocky Menero he's got to do the right thing. You know what to do, Brooksy.
Brooksy's taking out Menero. Brooksy with the swanton on Rocky Menero.
What are you doing, Brooksy?
Brooksy has just taken out Rocky Menero. And Menero. Rocky.
Why, Brooksy? What are you doing?
Brooksy's come to his senses. Jarvis with the clipper. Jarvis with the cover. Jarvis has won.
Here is your winner, the greatest, Jarvis.
We are witnessing Rocky's empire
I can't believe it. Nobody can believe it.
The Icons are crumbling, and Jarvis stands tall. Once just a humble foot soldier for Menero, and he's bidding. Now Jarvis stands on his own 2 feet.
Again, I don't know if this was the right decision, but credit to Jarvis. Young man, you did it. He put in the fight. Jarvis. Is this the beginning of the end for Jarvis? Or is this just another step to greatness for the man who calls himself the greatest?
This is what we are seeing, Simon. For a year, a good calendar year, we have seen the Icons run rampant with utter disregard for everyone. But now Jarvis has stood up. Jarvis is standing tall on his own 2 feet. He's seen the light, and the Icons, they're going to crumble.
A ballsy move from this young man, but hey, that's how he does it.
We've got ourselves a hell of a show coming up. The MCW World Championship is on the line. That is coming up. But the MCW Tag Team Tournament progresses. We know the physicals are in. We know that Carlo Cannon and John Wen are there. But we need to find out who makes it through to the next round. One of the greatest MCW tag teams, the Natural Classics, up against a cobbled together tag team of Mitch Waterman and Ryan Rapid.
Apparently, MCW is starting a little tournament tonight to create #1 contenders for the Bananas Tag Team Championship.
Go, you know what it is, bro.
So we just wanted to come out here in beautiful Las Vegas and wish all the tag teams involved good luck, because you're gonna need it. Sometime down the road, you're gonna see the Banana.
The following contest is a tag team match as part of the opening round for the MCW Tag Team Championship #1 Contenders Tournament. Introducing first.
General, it's time we deploy the Natural Classics. The Lee Brothers inbound.
Way to the ring at a total combined weight of 190 kilos. Totally, steamingly, a Natural Classics!
Coming up a red hot run with New Japan Pro Wrestling. The Natural Classics are back on Australian shores. They've been actually tearing it up overseas as well. We saw them go to India as well to cross paths with the CWF. These guys obviously took on an enormous amount of opponents here in the Thornbury Theatre. We've seen them in bouts against the Velocities. And even so, more legendary, their rivalry with the Brat Pack.
Very familiar with one half of their opposing team.
Their opponents. Introducing first, Mitch Waterman. And his tag team partner, Ryan Rapid.
Ryan Rapid and Mitch Waterman, two men who went to war for months, and they now have that respect. They've beat the respect into each other, deciding to team up. The opportunity was there to enter this tournament, to get a shot at the tag team titles. And if they were that good against each other, imagine what they can do on the same side.
Talk about Mitch Waterman's tag team credentials. Obviously, he's had a good singles run for the past few years, a former MCW World Heavyweight Champion. But his bouts in the tag team sphere has been legendary. Part of the Brat Pack with Nick Burry, 4-time tag team champions. A 2021 Ballroom Brawl winner, Mitch Waterman, has been on an absolute rise since he tried as a singles wrestler. Now back into the tag team fold for the first tag match since May 2021.
It's an incredible stat. But Mitch Waterman, some people might say, oh, why does he get a shot in this tag team tournament? These guys aren't even a real tag team. Mitch Waterman, like you said, he's won championships in every division, in every style. A legend here in the tag division in MCW, so he's earned that right. And what an honor it would be for Ryan Rapid to be his partner. The history they could make here in this tournament.
But let's not forget, the Natural Classics know Mitch Waterman inside out. They have been in wars together against him and Nick Burry. In fact, the Brat Pack made it onto the PWI Top 50 tag teams in 2020, purely based off their rivalries with the Classics. But Ryan Rapid is a complete unknown here.
And that's going to be potentially the X Factor. You say they know Mitch Waterman, do they know Ryan Rapid?
Ryan Rapid, the current #1 contender for the Intercommonwealth Champion, locks up with Stevie Philippe. Look at that athleticism from Rapid.
Both of these men are incredible in the ring. If we're putting a list of the most athletic men in MCW, Stevie and Ryan Rapid, are they 1 and 2, 1 and 1A? Hard to separate them.
Ryan Rapid has grown as a competitor over the past couple of years. He was locked in a war with Mick Moretti, former MCW Intercommonwealth Champion, before having his differences with Mitch Waterman. But as you can see, they're both on the same page. Waterman, the legal man, after that tag. Stevie Philippe kicks out.
Well, Rapid and Waterman showing some chemistry there. A great blind tag. Mitch Waterman now in control. And you did mention the Natural Classics over in New Japan Pro Wrestling as part of the World Tag League. These guys were in there with some of the best, some of the greatest of all time. Names like Hiroshi Tanahashi, Taka Michinoku, the best of the best. The Natural Classics are becoming seasoned veterans in their own right.
The Classics, the hot favourites to take it to the Paria.
And why wouldn't they, with a resume like they have and the ability that they have? And we talk about chemistry. These men are brothers. They've grown up together, literally.
Waterman off the top rope, had to play it safe. Didn't know who to go for. Tone or Stevie both had their eyes locked on him. Waterman with poetry in motion, assisting Ryan Rapid. Then delivers a drop kick. And we're seeing some incredible teamwork from this cobbled together tag team of Mitch Waterman and Ryan Rapid.
I really didn't expect it after the battles they've been through, but they've got great chemistry tonight.
Double plancher, but no, Ryan Rapid gets caught.
Oh, Rapid able to flip out of the clutches of Stevie Philippe.
And this is where the fact that they're just an impromptu tag team is standing out. You've got two of the greatest singles competitors teaming up, but that doesn't always translate itself to a good tag team.
And that might be their advantage, the fact that they are an unknown as a unit, as a tandem. But again, that experience for Tome and Stevie in the World Tag League over in New Japan Pro Wrestling, spending all of that time against so many different opponents, different styles, they have to be the odds-on favourite, not only tonight, but in the tournament, like you said, in general.
And we're seeing some incredible coordination from Ryan Rapid and Mitch Waterman. The teamwork.
A real surprise tonight. We saw Waterman hit that signature sling blade, and Ryan Rapid. That big.
And a kick out from Tome Philippe.
Rapid and Waterman, they've gone for a few covers so far, trying to take this home early while they have that advantage. The Tiger, Tone Philippe in the ring. Stevie seems to still be out of it.
And just look at Tone.
Oh, Mitch Waterman saw that one coming.
How many times have we seen this? The Natural Classics just use their power and agility. Tome and Stevie. As you mentioned, they're brothers. They don't get more coordinated than this. It's literally in their DNA to be a cohesive unit.
We saw it there. It's just ingrained. It's just within them. Stevie and Tone. If you were to create a wrestler, they would look like these guys.
Oh, absolutely. Stevie goes for the cover. Quick tag. Keeping the rotation going so each man stays fresh.
And that's a great tag team thing. When you're in control, you can catch a breath and tag out. You might as well.
Cover!
And we've seen Tone hit that so many times. The slam directly into that leg drop. Not giving the opponent a chance to recover in between maneuvers. Tone Philippe is looking over at the Thornbury Theatre. He's shocked by the reception that his opponents are getting. Maybe not getting the respect he thinks the Natural Classics deserve tonight.
Possibly not. Ryan Rapid just being teased there by the Tiger, Tone Philippe. Mitch Waterman fighting out, trying to desperately make it back to Ryan Rapid, the fresh man here.
Waterman so quick, escaped that tag to Rapid.
And Ryan Rapid,
Lion salt to the Tiger.
Look at the athleticism. Big running into Guri, a kick to the back.
Won't repeat what he said there, but a great kick to the back of the head.
Oh, and Tone Philippe kicks out. You know, Ryan Rapid is from Dandenong. I believe that's called the local lexicon there. You hear that a fair bit at the Dandenong market, I hear.
The PG show, Ryan. Use the hashtag MCW anniversary. Who's your pick in the tag team tournament?
And Stevie Philippe. What great ring presence. Just catching Tone Philippe. Catching Ryan Rapid. Having a bit of a yap to Stevie.
Stevie in control of Ryan Rapid. Thought twice about doing some damage on the outside. Palmed him off to big brother Tone.
And there's another tag. As we said, they're getting the rotations up. The Natural Classics. And this is where we've seen them put away other teams before. Big suplex.
Oh, into another one.
Stevie goes for the cover. The Classics. Oh, no.
Great combination of moves there. And that's the thing about Stevie and Tone. Each man in his own right is so strong and so quick.
But just look at the desperation that Ryan Rapid had to kick out. Now, we've mentioned before, when it comes to tag team gold and being the top of the mountain, three of these men, the Natural Classics, they have reached the pinnacle. Mitch Waterman has also reached the pinnacle. If you look at the resume of Ryan Rapid, he's yet to do that. He's desperate. This is where we see that hunger. He goes for a tag, but Mitch isn't there.
Mitch Waterman was gone. Oh, Tiger.
Goes for a cover. This could be it. No, but Ryan Rapid kicks out once again. This is what I mean. This is what I mean. This could be his last chance. Yes, we know that he's the #1 contender for the Intercommonwealth Championship, but just because he's got that in his back pocket doesn't mean that he can't strive for more.
Could he be overloading his plate, Nims? I know, it's a new year. Ryan Rapid, he also won Breakout Star of the Year for 2024. Is he trying to bite off more than he can chew?
I don't think he knows more than that. That's what he wants. He doesn't know when he can get to that table again. Why not fill up while you're at the buffet? He doesn't know where his next opportunity is going to come from.
Well, that's a great point. That desperation seems to be fueling Ryan Rapid. He's got these opportunities that are so rare to come by, and he's just going for all of it. But the Natural Classics, they've been there before. They know what it takes. Staying calm and composed. Stevie and Tone still in control.
And that desperately tries to make a tag, but the Tiger, Tone Philippe, powers out. Oh, and there's the cockiness of the Classics. That there is the attitude of two men that know that they have won the MCW Tag Team Championship many times before. Oh, Ryan Rapid with two sniper-like kicks to the head of both Tome and Stevie, and he's got the crowd on his feet.
This could be the only opening Ryan Rapid has. He's got to capitalize. He's got to reach out to Mitch Waterman.
Mitch has got to tag in, and there he is, the former MCW World Champion, the former Tag Team Champion. Waterman is a house on fire.
Sling blade into a DDT. Mitch Waterman has been in there with the world's best, used to the pressure, used to the championships.
Oh, and Tone Philippe, a bit of miscommunication by the brothers, and Waterman has capitalized.
And we know there's no love lost between these men, between Mitch Waterman and the Natural Classics. They might respect each other now, but we know deep down inside, they still harbor those feelings of the past.
Oh, there is a big fire that burns.
Oh. Whoa!
Rapid to the outside!
And a moonsault to the inside!
No! And Tone Philippe kicks out!
It's going to take a lot to put down the Natural Classics.
And a sold-out Thornbury Theatre tells Waterman and Rapid just what they think of their performance. Look at this. They're attempting double team, but no, look. Oh, there's some miscommunication.
You can plan for it in training, but in the real world, it might not hit. The Natural Classics. Oh no, Ryan Rapid. He's going for the pin on the illegal man.
There's that veteran experience that we've seen from the Natural Classics.
And that is the difference between tag team wrestling and singles. Ryan Rapid, he's not going to be aware of those blind tags that a veteran would be.
We have seen this happen many a time before.
Stevie Philippe, we know he can fly. The Phoenix. 450.
And that'll do it for the... No!
Are you kidding?
Ryan Rapid is kicked out of the 450.
Dude, just stay down. You've got the Intercommonwealth Championship #1 contender.
But Simon...
What's...
Ryan Rapid is fighting like there is no tomorrow. Ryan Rapid knows that if he loses this opportunity, he might not get another one.
But at what cost?
I don't think he cares. Oh no, they're being set up. Can we see this? Are they setting up for the mother of all bombs?
Oh, Waterman back in. I was about to say Mitch Waterman throws one of the best super kicks in the company, but I think everyone just tried to outdo him there.
We haven't seen a super kick party in quite a while.
That is one way to celebrate the anniversary. 15 years of setting the standard here in Australia, and Mitch Waterman is a huge part of it. Ryan Rapid, he might be the future.
Rapid with the cover. Oh no! Oh! Tone Philippe desperately breaks the count.
What a way to kick off 2025, our calendar year, here for Melbourne City Wrestling with an absolute banger for the tag team titles #1 contendership tournament.
What happens if all 4 men get counted out? What happens there? Do we have a do-over? Do we come back next week like the AFL Grand Final?
Can these men survive a do-over?
What a performance. The Natural Classics back to their feet first. Tome Philippe gets reversed by Mitch Waterman. It's Waterman and Rapid outnumbering Stevie.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are setting the bar high for tag team wrestling. Our first event of the year, anniversary, the Natural Classics. Waterman and Rapid.
Oh no! Rapid! Ryan Rapid has accidentally taken out Mitch Waterman. Some miscommunication. Mitch looks fired up.
Oh, Mitch is taking that personal. Oh, did Rapid try and get a cheap shot for old time's sake on Waterman?
No! Mitch Waterman just pushed Ryan Rapid out of harm's way.
Oh, that miscommunication, that lack of chemistry, that's going to undo Waterman and Rapid. Hell of a showing.
And it's fait accompli. Tome Philippe sets him up.
It's just elementary at this point. Oh!
Changing tracks as Tome is fired up. The Tiger.
He just ripped that security guard's shirt off. The Tiger unleashed tonight. Oh, pop up into that. Oh, Hurricane Runner from Rapid.
Rapid goes to the cover. Rapid goes. Ryan Rapid and Mitch Waterman have progressed.
Here are your winners. Advancing in the #1 Contenders tournament, Mitch Waterman and Ryan Rapid.
They have moved on to the next bracket of the tournament. Mitch Waterman and Ryan Rapid have just beaten one of the most decorated MCW tag teams.
By the skin of his teeth, Ryan Rapid getting the win. Like you said, over one of the most accomplished teams in MCW history. The Natural Classics, they went in as the favourites. They've got the experience, the resume, but they didn't expect this from Waterman and Rapid.
There could be a little bit of... The fences might need to be mended. Ryan Rapid is trying to plead his case.
Think of the goal,
Mitch. There it is. They're back on common ground.
If they can stay on the same page throughout this tournament, do Rapid and Waterman have a shot at becoming the new champs?
Well, I don't know, but I can tell you right now that Ryan Rapid, utter desperation, that is what got him that win. Yes, he's up against two of the most decorated men in MCW, two guys that have flown the flag for tag team wrestling, but he just wanted it that little bit more. Speaking of wanting a little bit more, Simon, we have got an epic main event coming up. The MCW World Heavyweight Championship. Ricky South, the example. He's held that championship, which he stole from Caveman Ugg, mind you.
He won from Caveman Ugg. But Caveman Ugg, he's got revenge on his mind as well.
And Edward Dusk, a man that has been a thorn in the side of the Icons. They have thrown every single obstacle on his path to the gold. Finally, he's got a chance. Ugg, Dusk, Ricky South, that is next here at MCW Anniversary.
Execution! No, it can't end like this!
Oh, that's how it always ends, with Slexecution!
Ugg is kicked out! Ugg has kicked out! He is kicked out of Slexecution!
It is a short list of people who have survived Slexecution.
What do we need to do? What does Ugg need to do to finally become? Goes for another one. No!
Oh no! Ugg scored him! Oh! Driven head first goes Slex! No!
Caveman Ugg has done it! Caveman Ugg has
I really find it pathetic. Edward Dusk has been in MCW for 1,463 days, and Caveman Ugg has been around, has lingered, done nothing for 4,163. And what I have done in just a few months in MCW shadows, eclipses everything that Edward and Ugg has ever done.
I am an MCW Triple Crown champ. You can't take that away from me, Ricky. I've gotten that heavyweight championship once. I'm going to get it again.
You are now the MCW World Champion. There is a large piece of you that loves the irony that I said all my paths lead to that championship, and now they all lead back to you. But the metaphor is lost on you, Ricky. You see, my path doesn't lead to you, it leads through you.
I am going to build and maintain not only the legacy of the example of Ricky South, but the legacy as laid out by Rocky and the Icons.
It is time for our main event. A triple threat match for the MCW World Heavyweight Championship. Introducing first.
You said it before, Edward Dusk. He's been a thorn in the side of the Icons. He's been relentless in his pursuit to make it to the top of MCW. He's got that shot tonight. Triple threat for the World Championship. It's become an obsession for Edward Dusk. He knows he might not be the perfect picture of a world champion. He's not normal. He is a freak. He knows that. But it doesn't mean that he can't be a champion.
Dusk has been out with one common goal, and that is for MCW Gold. But ever since he's put that out into the universe, the Icons have put roadblock after roadblock against him. Dusk led an allegiance of vengeance to victory at Fight to Survive in October last year. A team united to put aside the Icons. We've seen cracks in their armor, but we haven't seen them crack Edward Dusk yet.
Keeps pushing forward, whether that's the right thing to do or not.
His opponent.
You want to talk about moving forward. Caveman Ugg, one of the most popular performers in MCW history. He's continued to push a tag team champion, an Intercommonwealth champion. The one title missing was the World Championship, and he held it for just a brief moment.
No matter how long he held that title for, he still is an MCW Triple Crown champion. The longest reigning Intercommonwealth champion for over 400 days, a former MCW Tag Team champion, and if it wasn't for that absolute scumbag Ricky South, he'd still be MCW World Champion.
And the champion.
But then I spent so many nights thinking how you did me wrong, and I grew strong, and I learned how to get along, and so you're back from outer space. I just walked in to find you here with that sad look upon your face. I should have changed that stupid lock, I should have made you leave your key. If I'd have known for just
not many things that are this predictable in professional wrestling. An unpredictable sport, an unpredictable world, but it always felt inevitable. From the moment Ricky South said he was coming to MCW, it was just a matter of time before he held that championship that's in his possession right now. We knew deep down inside Ricky South was gonna be world champion, and it's a reality here to kick off 2025, an MCW anniversary.
Everywhere Ricky South goes, he becomes a superstar. He was a PWA World Champion for more than 900 days in Sydney. He went to Canberra, won the 2024 Slam Pro Wrestling League Rumble. He came to Melbourne, he won the 2024 Ballroom Brawl. And to close out 2024, he stands tall as the MCW World Champion, carrying us into the new year. Talk about having a target on your back. Ricky South is in enemy territory.
Ricky South, though, not phased, not shaken. Never one to succumb to the crowd.
Introducing first, the challengers. Standing to my right, challenger number one, the Eternal Edward Dusk!
Edward Dusk, part of the final three of the Ballroom Brawl this year. It was Ricky South that cost him that dream.
And introducing the challenger to my left, he is a Triple Crown winner and the former MCW World Champion, Caveman!
For so long, it felt like Caveman was only ever going to be an uncrowned champion. One of the most popular men to ever compete here. You can hear it in the jam-packed Thornbury Theatre.
And now, standing in the center of the ring, hailing from Manly, he is your MCW World Heavyweight Champion, the Example, Ricky South.
Now, Ricky South is not a member of the Icons. He just had a gentleman's agreement. What that agreement entailed, we're not quite sure. But we know that because of that agreement, it cost UG the world title. It cost Edward Dusk a shot at that championship as he was eliminated in the Ballroom Brawl. We are underway. These three behemoths.
Settle him for some destruction here in our main event with these three men.
Edward Dusk picking up where he left off from Endgame, defeating Ricky South.
Caveman saying, I don't need your help. Just pushing Dusk away. Caveman, he's got some of the heaviest hands here in MCW.
Oh, and Ricky South using that bit of commotion to regain his composure.
Picking his spot, knowing when to strike.
Oh, going for that devastating pile driver.
Oh, look at the power of Ugg. Oh, just dropping South face first. Always an innovator with his offense is Caveman Ugg.
It is Ugg and Dusk.
We've said for months, Edward Dusk continues to work on his physique, put on size, but he's trying to match power with Ugg. Ever a good idea?
Caveman Ugg and Edward Dusk have one common enemy, but right now their only goal is to win the title at any cost.
Beautiful baseball slide from Ugg. Don't think I've seen that before. Caveman Ugg, when he's on the outside, we've seen him do some incredible things here at the Thornbury Theatre. He's willing to fight anywhere, use anything as a weapon, tap into that killer instinct.
We saw last year Caveman Ugg expand his horizons. He was wrestling in Japan for a couple of months.
Recruited by the Bullet Club over there. And if you can have this man on your side in any war, why wouldn't you?
Look at the power of Edward Dusk!
And Dusk knowing he can't leave it at that. Stringing together the suplexes.
Goes for a quick cover.
And we've said it before, Nibs, we're used to seeing Edward Dusk battle in the sacrament, use all of the weapons, and, you know, put that brain of his to use. But he's great in the ring, even without the toys.
I do find it interesting that Dusk is really focused on Caveman Ugg here. And why wouldn't he be? He's already proven that he can beat Ricky South. He's eliminated Ricky out of that equation before.
It's an interesting game plan. Maybe you do have to take Ugg out first. Oh, Ricky South catching Edward Dusk.
And power bombs onto the stage. That's the power of Ricky South.
The example just driving Edward Dusk into the stage here. Absolutely no give. Edward Dusk might be done. We might have to just turn this into a singles. Caveman Ugg holding court in the ring. And these men have a hell of a history, fighting all around the country.
Caveman Ugg was PWA World Champion for 3 years, and it was Ricky South that ended that reign. Caveman Ugg was also MCW World Champ, and it took about 3 minutes for Ricky South to end that reign. There's some long-standing revenge that is being dished out by Caveman Ugg to the example, Ricky South.
These men have been playing the most vicious game of cat and mouse for years. Here in squared circles all around the country. It's so evenly matched, the Caveman Ugg and Ricky South.
Seems like every time there's a moratorium of success for Caveman Ugg, Ricky South is there to snuff out that flame.
Sometimes in life, you've just got that person. He's always a thorn in your side. And on paper, as people, they couldn't be more diametrically opposed. But in the ring, their skills, their talents, they line up so evenly.
There's that old-fashioned, just absolutely choke the life out of your opponent by Ricky South.
And why not? It's so hard to get a pinfall on Caveman Ugg. Maybe you just got to choke the life out of him. Oh, Ricky South, dinky pile driver. And of course, Ugg knows that.
And Caveman Ugg looking for one of his own. Oh, and a low blow!
triple threat.
Triple threat means no DQ. And Ricky South goes to the lowest tool in the shed. Oh, and a pole driver! Takes out Caveman. And Dusk!
Oh, Dusk out of nowhere!
Edward Dusk at the last minute.
Ricky South exploiting the rules there. He knows pro wrestling so well. If you can use the low blow, why not? But Edward Dusk still in the fight.
Dusk picking up where he left off from Endgame and just continuing to beat the ever-loving crap out of Ricky South.
Oh, can he get him up? The damage done to his back. Still able to power Ricky South up.
Ricky South
thinking wicked end. But again, Dusk may have done damage to his back. He's clutching that lower back. Flying through the air is Caveman Ugg.
Ugg looks to put away Dusk.
Thinking that big crucifix bomb.
Dusk is nowhere to go but down. Caveman Ugg goes for the cover. We could be regaining.
Caveman Ugg could have become two-time MCW champion here tonight. Oh, going back to what he knows so well, that big driver! Head first. New champ!
No! And Ricky South drags out referee Edwin Lay to break the count. Oh, look at this, intimidating the referee.
And again, is that the best moral decision? Maybe not, but again, triple threat. He's not going to get disqualified for
Simon.
it. Oh, both men just going hammer and tong with these chops.
Big stomp by Caveman Ugg to the midsection of Ricky South. And the MCW faithful are getting behind him. Could we be seeing it?
Tour of the Caves, that could be the end of the title reign of South.
Ricky South just kicks out with every inch of life he has in him. And Caveman Ugg just can't believe it.
Ricky South, he calls himself the example. He's got that drive, that obsession to be the best, and he lives up to it everywhere he goes. He's our current MCW champion, and he believes he's going to be MCW champion for a very long time.
Caveman Ugg looks like he wants to go aerial. No, Ricky South! Oh, Ricky South is biting Caveman Ugg!
Hey, if you don't want to wear shoes, you're going to leave your feet open to that sort of thing.
Oh, this is very dangerous. Both men.
God. Two giants up top. What are they thinking?
Oh my God! Ricky South turned Ugg inside out. A thunderous lariat.
After that super German suplex.
And a spear by Dusk.
Was that all Dusk had left? That back has got to be killing him. Delivered that spear, but to the detriment of himself. What a main event to kick off 2025 here at MCW Anniversary. We thank you for joining us on Horizon, watching all around the world, witnessing the best in Australian pro wrestling right now.
Use that hashtag MCW Anniversary. Let us know what you think. There's Dusk and Ricky South. This is the rivalry that would not end. Dusk thought he put Ricky South in the rearview mirror when he defeated him in the Sacrament.
Ricky South, though, he had that title opportunity whenever he wanted. He picked his spot, taking out Caveman Ugg, becoming champ. Picking it up where they left off from the Sacrament. These guys, well beyond a professional rivalry. Oh, Ricky South, he was ready for the German, thinking one of his own.
And Ricky South puts him in the sleeper hold.
Jawbreaker from Dusk. Again, both these men have become so aware of each other's arsenals.
Discus elbow from Dusk. Retaliated by Ricky South with a big boot. A chop to the back of Edward Dusk.
You saw the sweat fly.
Oh, sets him up for the pile driver. Dusk goes out. Dusk with the cover. Dusk can get the...
Dusk almost stealing it there with the jackknife cover. Oh, thinking schoolboy. And again, it's that technique of Edward Dusk. Beautiful transition into the submission.
Edward Dusk is locked in.
Oh, is Ricky South going to tap?
Ricky South is doing his absolute best to make his way to the rope, but Dusk has got that crossface locked in perfectly.
Ricky South hoping for a rope break. Edward Dusk, though. Oh.
Dusk repositions. Ricky South to nowhere. Oh, but wait a minute. Oh! Caveman hug. All I just saw were these big prehistoric boots. Boots? Feet.
That's pure caveman. 2 feet, 2 faces.
A splash. Caveman hug sets him up. Looking for a crucifix powerbomb. No. Oh! Dusk contributes to the carnage with a spear to Caveman hug. Dusk is fired up. He can smell the blood in the water.
Edward Dusk might have the best opening he's had all night to seal the fate, to fulfill the prophecy, to become world champion here at Anniversary. Wicked end.
The wicked end. Wait a minute. That's Rocky Menero. Oh! Rocky Menero just blatantly. Rocky Menero with a pile driver of his own.
He absolutely just drilled Edward Dusk with that. I mean, I guess there's no disqualifications.
Rocky Menero's not even trying to hide it. Rocky's not even... Rocky has just blatantly cheated to cost...
Maybe this is repaying the gentleman's agreement.
Still, MCW World Heavyweight Champion. The example, Ricky South.
Hey, it wasn't pretty, but if Ricky South did them a favour and took the gold away from Ugg, this was the Icons.
But that...
Saying job well done.
That was just blatant cheating.
It's a triple threat match.
If there was ever any... Edward Dusk had that title in the bag. 1, 2, 3. He would be champion if it wasn't for Rocky Menero. Rocky Menero is the general manager of MCW. You can't make it any more clear.
Well, sometimes if a subtle, a grown-up discussion doesn't work, if words don't work, sometimes you've got to make it really obvious. And maybe that's what the Icons and Ricky South have done for Ugg and for Dusk, to just say, we don't want you in the main event. We don't think either of you can represent the company. We don't think either of you should be world champ. That's just it.
I don't know what Edward Dusk can do now. He has tried everything. He's done everything right. What's going to happen at high stakes? Because everything is stacked against him.
Caveman, he's absolutely furious. Edward Dusk is beside himself.
May 17th, high stakes here at the Thornbury Theatre. Make sure you're here. Get your tickets now, mcwtix.com.au. I've had enough. We'll see you next time here in the Thornbury Theatre for high stakes.